welcome to another Organising Photocards video. I left this way too long, so I took August off because it was my birthday month and also I was on holiday and I just simply did not have time really to film at any point in August. And then I was meant to film this about a week ago and life's just been a bit crazy and a bit hectic, so I actually couldn't do that. So yes, you're seeing this video now. This was meant to be September's video. It's now technically the beginning of October's video. But thank you for being patient. Yeah, so this tray is overflowing. Like, I don't think you can really tell, but like these are full. I have 3 more piles of cards to the side because I have so much. So all my ITZY albums came in. All my Twice, this is 4 albums are in. I've completed up to the most recent era most of my The Boyz cards. I've got Enhypen cards, I've got 17 cards, just a whole load of Subin for his most recent era, and loads of other groups that you can't even see in this tray because, like I said, it's so full. I can't fit everything. So this will probably be an extra long video, so hopefully that makes up for being absent again for a while. Yeah, and also because it's now October, it is miserable outside, so the lighting isn't great, so please bear with me on that. I'm really sorry. I use natural light to film. I say it in every video. I think you're sick of hearing it, but anyway. So yeah, we've had some amazing comebacks in the past few months, and hopefully I'm finishing a bunch of stuff today. And excitingly, I think we're going to make a lot of really great progress today on most of my collections. I think I'm completing or almost completing quite a few. So this should be a really exciting video, if not really long. So sit back, relax, grab a cuppa if you need one. And yeah, as usual, we will start with Twice. So starting with my early era Twice binder first, because I actually have some really exciting Sana cards. So first I have a bunch of these. So hopefully this brings Sana like complete up to strategy. I could be wrong, so don't quote me on that. But so I have a bunch of the last What Is Love cards. And then one with the cake on it. And her name card. So this page is done as well. And so I'm just missing Nayeon and Mina for this one. And then I'm missing Mina and Tui for this page. So, yay. And then the next thing, I think I now have Sana complete up to Eyes Wide Open. So now I should have her complete for that because I managed to find a full set. So we have her yellow outfit and then her 2 sort of retro outfits. I don't know why this one is such a close-up when everyone else is as far away, but at least she's in the middle, so it doesn't matter, unlike this. And then I'm just missing Jiho's for this page. And then here I have her grey outfits. So yet again, I'm just missing Jiho's sat at the table outfit. And then I do have her red outfit finally. So I'm just missing Nayeon, Momo and Jeong for this set. And then this set is complete for OT9. How cute. Obsessed. I love the colour, like I love the member colour backs. It's so cute. Anyway, so yeah, I'm missing 2 Jihyos and a couple OT9 cards, but otherwise I think Sana in this binder is now fully complete. So yeah, that means Sana is complete for this binder, I believe. Will double check on my own time. I'm not going to sit here and flick through it right now in front of you guys, but I'm pretty sure she is complete for this whole binder. So that is so exciting. I definitely think a goal of 2025 is to get Jihyo complete for this binder as well, just so that then it's purely my OT9 set cards that I'm looking for. But yeah, that is so exciting, and we haven't even got to the second Twice binder yet. So onto my second twice binder. This is the stack. All of this is 4 cards, but I do have an exciting extra card. So we're complete up to Words for Youth, except for this Momo, and then yeah, strategy. I'm missing a handful of cards, but I do have Gihyo's highlight polar. I managed to trade for that, so thank you to the person that traded with me. So just need her last highlight, and I think I'm missing one more Nemo for her, and then the digipacks is an absolute mess. I just need to like get them. But yes, onto This Is 4. So hopefully these cards are in order. I can't remember which version is which, so I'm just gonna put them in as I see fit. So I didn't do great with Gihyo cards this era. For this first version, yes, so for the first version I have both of Jungyeon's, I have all of Sana's, so I also have Sana's Nemo card, which is exciting. So yeah, I have, and then I have one of Gihyo's album cards, so not too bad. But yes, I have Jungyeon and Sana for this version. And then I have Jungyeon's Nemo. And then again. Now for this version, the blue outfit, I have all 3 standard album cards. So I have all 3 for this version. And then I got this pre-order card set, which is so cute. I can't remember which store this is. I think it might be Fans, but I could be wrong. I joined for 2 sets now, and I can't actually remember which one was which, or which 2 stores it was now off the top of my head, because it's been a while. But yes, I got Jungyeon's Nemo. So yes, I didn't know which like sets I was getting. I couldn't remember, so the fact that this worked out perfectly is like so exciting. Yes, so that's that. And then for the digipacks, yet again, I am missing a Gihyo, but I do have Sana's confetti version. So yes, I'm hoping I can find Jungyeon's confetti version pretty easily, but we'll see. So and then I have all 3 for the like pobs, and then I have Jungyeon and Sana. So I'm only missing like 2 Nemos for Sana and like 2 Nemos for Jungyeon, and her confetti, and then I'm just, Jihyo's going to be a lot of work. But that's fine. I'm really happy with my pulls nonetheless. So yeah, that's so exciting. And then I have set up for the 10th anniversary, which yeah, that just like came out of nowhere, so I was not prepared. So yeah, we'll see. So last thing I have for this binder is I have a bunch of pobs. So I did get this like top 3 set as well. So I'm just gonna throw those in the middle. We'll just do this. I don't know what I'm doing. I just claimed a load of pobs. I didn't really know what any of them would look like, but they are so cute. So yeah, I might, even though it's like out of order, I'm gonna put Jung in the middle because I think that just makes more sense. But yes, I probably will get one more just to finish the page. But yeah, so cute. So yeah, that is all that I had for twice today, but I do it's not completely true. I have the pre-order sets which go in a third binder, so I will do that now. Okay, so we have both the pre-order sets and the Nemo sets to go in here. I don't sleeve these cards because it would just take so many sleeves. So yeah, I will speed through me putting these away. But yeah, these Polaroid ones are the Nemos, and then these like round ones are the usual pre-order sets. So yeah, let's go. That is all of the sets. I have more pages in here for the new era. So then, lastly, I have the group cards. So this one is upright, so I always put them, so I'll start a new page for that one, and then back here in here. So there we go. So cute. Okay, so now that is absolutely everything for twice. I'm just quickly going to flip through the sets so you can see them. So yeah, that was absolutely everything I had for twice today. In a shocking turn of events, I actually have cards to put in my Got 7 binder. I have Jackson's new album Magic Man 2 cards. I don't think I'm going to be able to finish this collection. Got 7 is just getting way too hard to collect. Like, I am still so far behind on their last like full group era. And now with this, I dread. But I'm just going to put these cards in as they are. These are the ones I got. They're super cute. And I'm going to try and like look really hard for these. But yeah, I don't think he did any like fan signs or anything. Maybe he did, but I don't think he did. And that's usually fan signs are like the way you get loads of extra cards. So yeah, but this is what I've got so far. It's not too bad. Even if I could only get half the cards, I think I'd be happy, because at least then I'd have like a full page, but we'll see. Yeah, it's only 12 cards, so in theory it shouldn't be that hard, but yeah, I'm still missing like 4 of his pobs from this era. Never mind all the cards I'm missing. I'm honestly contemplating like just collecting Jackson and Jin Young for this era, and just doing one page, and then I mean that still doesn't help me. I'm still super behind on their cards, but anyway. Yes, so, and obviously Yu-Gi-Oh! Just enlisted as well, so like I'm really sad, and that definitely means, you know, we're not going to get any Got 7 things for at least 18 months now. So I mean, I've got time to finish this collection. The longer you leave it, the harder it is, so I feel like I should get going on it. But yeah, I definitely think I need to get moving. So we're going to move to my smaller binders for a minute. This is my Joshua 17 binder. It's actually the second one, because the first one is complete with all his album cards. This one's more than just album cards, but today I do have album cards, which is so exciting. I have all but one card, because I bought sets and basically didn't realise that I'd got the same card twice instead of all 4 unique cards for the one version. So I have that now on the way. So it's kind of satisfying, not really, because yeah, I can't remember if I've actually got these versions the right way around by name, but I don't really care. So yes, we have this version first. Oh, I feel like it's been so long since I had 17 cards to put away. So yeah, it's actually quite nice to get it. And then I have all four for this version. Again, I don't know if this is the new myself version, but I'm putting it in this order. I don't really care to have the versions in like the correct order. I just care to have them how I like them. I do think this is my favourite look though from the set. And then, oh, it is the new myself version. Duh. Okay. And then I have a load of cards here. This new birthday version is the one where I'm missing a card, so I don't know where I'm going to put it. I'll just do it there for now. Yes, so I'm just missing this last card, but it is on the way. And then I have already got his Daredevil version, and then I've got, so these are his Weverse version cards, and then the ID from the new birthday version, because they're all in the same outfit, so this just works out perfectly if I do it this way. So yeah, it's kind of a shame not to have had that final card one away, but I do, as I said, I've got it on the way. So Joshua will very quickly be back up to date, so that's really, really exciting. Okay, I have such an exciting stack of cards for Unche. We are actually bringing her back up to date, which is great because it's just in time for their comeback with Spaghetti. What a name. Anyway, yeah, so this is super exciting. I can actually set up for Spaghetti, but I haven't yet. So firstly though, I have the last crazy card. I have this My Music Taste Lucky Draw that I've just been waiting on for ages. So yeah, that's exciting. And then Crazy's now complete, Crazy Japan complete. So on to Hot, I have completed. So this is her like actual album card in this concept. There we are. And then here's her other volume 2 album card to finish this page. This page is now done. How exciting. And then I actually managed to trade for both of her Weverse units, so there we go. And then I have her compact unit as well. Exciting. And then here I have her volume 1 photo card. And then just to finish this page, I got 2 pre-order cards. This one's Weverse. I don't remember what this one is, but so cute. So I'm just going to pop those in there just to finish the page off. So we've kind of got 2, 2 and 2, and then these 3 in the middle. So I thought that was cute. So we're all done for Hot. And then, oh, I also have this like little sticker, which I think came with the Weverse. So I'm just going to literally put it behind that one. That'll do. Doesn't really matter. Yes, so now I have her different cards. I just have a load of them. I think there might be a version that's like really limited that I don't have. That's like the Kuromi My Melody thing. I don't remember. That one I'm not collecting because it's really expensive. Anyway, yeah, so I've got all of her cards in this outfit. I think some of them might be Pobs. Honestly, I don't really remember. It's all a bit of a blur. I love the backs. I think they're so cute. And then I just have a bunch of other cards. There we go. Okay, there we go. I prefer it that way, so I'm just gonna do that. But there we go. All of her different cards. So cute. But yeah, I've got room if there are more, like if I ever find those, but they're like super rare, limited, hard to get, so I don't really care. But yes, I do need to set up for spaghetti, which is so funny. Anyone else, like, this might be so niche, right? But does anyone remember that episode of BuzzFeed Unsolved where they had the like spirit box and it like said spaghetti and Ryan was like losing his mind? That's all I think about whenever I hear that album name. Anyway, that's everything that I had for Unchained today. For Stray Kids, I don't have very much. I bought a single comma version and I've got this set, and this was the unit I pulled. It wasn't even one I was going to collect, but I might as well. And then, but I did get Hyunjin's fans pop with it, which is cute. And then I pulled a Felix, so I will put that up for trade for any of the other 3 members that I collect. As for the rest of it, I have not even like, I just need to get on and like do things, but it's fine. So what I want to do first is the Karma set can go here. And then the Karma and the SSERAFIM cards are in this outfit, so they'll go either side. And then the Skazoo set and the Skazoo card and also the accordion pop are again in the same outfit, so this will be a nice like full page of the same outfits. And then the Hooray and Compact, I'm going to put the units in the middle. So this unit is the other unit that's not Hyunjin, Bangchan or Lino, but I have the space, so I might as well just put it in the middle and then have OT8 in the middle, which would be cute. And then I'm going to collect IN for the Skazoo Pob and the accordion. Normally I would do the accordion and the accordion Pob, but I'm not going to buy actual accordion versions, I don't think, because for all 4 members this time, I think I'll just buy Lino and Hyunjin's, so, because I like their covers the best. I will always buy Lino, but yeah. So yeah, that's how I'm going to do it. What I failed to do was set up for the rest of the Karma set for some reason. I don't know what was going through my head. So yeah, what I'll do is a 6 pattern with the rest of the members, and I will put another page in for the Skazoo set later, but I'll do the group card first and then Changbin. And then we'll do Jisung and Felix. And then we'll do Sewin and Ian. Yes. And then I'll put... Okay, so there we go. And then I'll do the same with this Skazoo set probably, or a slightly different pattern because I think there'll only be 5 cards. I don't think there's a group card for this Skazoo set, but yes. Not amazing start, but I do have, as I said, the Skazoo set and both of Lino's Skazoo cards on the way. So I just need to kind of like get the rest. But I think I'm gonna like sit down at some point next week and just kind of blast through like all my binders and just like try to clean things up ready for the end of the year. So yeah, oh, but not me just like closing the binder forgetting. So yeah, sorry, I completely forgot. I also have this Hyunjin Pob, which I haven't set up for. I do want to see if I can find Lino and Chan's and then get a couple of other Pobs, but just temporarily. I'm going to pop him here, save me making a new page until I've decided what other Pob sets. I would like to do a page of Pobs for this era. So that will start here. I'd like to do like similar to what I've done here with 8, like I'll just do a page of Pobs, but for now I'm just going to pop that Hyunjin at the back until I've set up for that and figured out what I want to do. Anyway, now I'm actually done with Stray Kids. So yeah, pretty short, but that's everything I had for Skiz for now. I just want to say sorry because it started raining, but this is the stack for Enhypen. So Yes, I do have something up to date. So they had a Japanese comeback, and I have secured all of his cards. I just haven't like put the page in yet because they haven't arrived yet. But so this is the rest of his Desire cards, which is exciting. So first we have his Make A and his Make B cards, and then his Reverse A appears to be in the same outfit, so yep. And then his U, A and B cards. His keyring version card is in this outfit, but the keyring version is just too difficult to find, so I've just left it blank. But if I ever come across that keyring card, I will buy it and I will put it there. But for now, I don't think it hurts to just put a white sleeve in. Yes, and then I have his Mine version, A and B, and then his Bath Bomb will go in the middle. So yeah, the keyring card will go there if I ever get it, but it's just not a priority. I do like how the backs look though. Very satisfying. Not that you can really see. Anyway, and then for this page, I have like his like sticker things that came in the albums. And then, yeah, so I have the last reverse card. Whoops. And then there we go. So that's how this page looks. It'll do. Yes, and then lastly I just have the rest of the members. Or even, is it the full set? No, I do. I have the full set of the Reverse cards. So there we go. And I feel I have to say every time I do this, I don't put Jungwon first, I just do age order so that Sungin is in the middle. Okay, that's the only reason. Anyway, done. Lastly, I just have the group card from the Weverse version to pop in here with all my other ones. So yes, that is Sungin complete. There is a Japanese comeback, as I said. I do have all his cards on the way for that, so he is complete. I just need to set up. I just need to set up and then the cards need to come in. So these will probably be put away in my next storing video. This is my ITZY stack today. Because all my Girls Will Be Girls albums came in. But first, I do actually have a couple of early era cards from trades. So let's rotate. Okay. So I have just these cards to put away, mostly Cheon's one region, which is exciting. So firstly, I have this Cheon, and then I don't have anything till Cheshire. 3 cards for Cheshire. So firstly, I have her lenticular for this set, and then on this page I have her, and then I've just realised I forgot to take the filler out. But yes, I have this card as well, so I'm just missing her sunglasses card and this set will be complete, which is so exciting. And then lastly, just have a couple of Kill My Doubt cards. So I have Rujin's headphones card, so I'm just missing Cheon for that, and then I have this Cheon with the bandage on her cheek, so I'm just missing her limited card, and this will be done. So Kill My Doubt is actually looking like really close to being done, which is super exciting. Some of the other eras not so much. So yeah, that's the first ITZY binder. So second ITZY binder, this is gold forwards. So before we get to Girls Will Be Girls, I do have some exciting cards. I finally have one of this version to put here, and then I have Yuna's card with the like hair clips. Okay, so now we are on to Girls Will Be Girls, and these are just my pulls, and I did one trade so far and I have another trade lined up very soon. So for this photo book version, I pulled Leah and Chaeryeong, and then I pulled Yeji's film card thing. These don't fit in sleeves, but they do just fit in these pages, so I will store them. Yes, so that's this page so far. Okay, and then here I'm going to put my OT5 set of the fans pre-order cards. These are super cute. Okay, and then here I'm going to do the folder versions as they're in the same outfit. So I got Chaeryeong and Yuna for this version. This is going to look so cute when it's done. Okay, and then for the binder versions, which is the member versions, I pulled so many of this Rujin, so I need to trade this Rujin for Chaeryeong and Yuna, but I did manage to trade, I just buy Yeji, and I managed to trade that for this other Leah. So yeah, in theory I pulled enough to complete this, I just didn't pull all the members. So like I said, I've got 2 Rujins to trade for the other 2, and then here I pulled 2 Yunas instead of Yeji, so again that's up for trade, but thankfully I was able to trade for this Leah. But this set's I nearly got OT5 of this version, it's just that I pulled a second Yuna instead of Yeji. But yeah, this will look so cute when it's done. And then we've got the box version and the pre-order card for it. I pulled Yeji and Rujin, which is so exciting, and then I got Yuna's sparkly card. I did just buy a set of Leah cards that I think included both of these for her, but I have to wait for it to arrive to be sure. And then for the cassette A version, I got both Chaeryeong's cards for this. It's really funny because like normally Chaeryeong's the one I'm missing, and yet this era I pulled like so much of her, which I'm not complaining, but it's just funny because normally I never pull her, and now I've pulled her so much this era. Yes, and then for the cassette B, I pulled Chaeryeong again, but I pulled Yeji's Polar, which was exciting. This would be really cute. I think these cards are going to be hard. So then for the poker versions, I pulled Yuna and Chaeryeong. So that's the selfie sets, and then we've got the poker sets. So that's the first set. So there we go. And then I have their Soundwave pre-order cards set, which is in these red outfits, and then the pre-order set from the special edition in the red outfits. I pulled 2 of the black outfits, but I did just line up a trade for the red sets with someone, so we're posting out next week, so then hopefully this will be sorted as well. So yeah, when this set comes in, this will look so good. Okay, and then same concept, I have their Make Star pre-order set, and then I also have the special edition set in the matching outfit. So okay, so exciting. And then lastly, we have the special edition actual cards. So you pull a lot of cards in these, which is really, really exciting. So for the first version, I pulled Chaeyoung and Yuna. And for this other version, I pulled Yeji and Leah. And then for this one, I pulled Yeji. And then for the last set, I pulled Yeji, Leah, and Yuna. So yes, and thankfully, because you get like 4 cards per album, it's actually like proving to be quite easy to find these cards. So that's really exciting. But yeah, that is where Girls Will Be Girls is at, just from pulls. So got a little bit of work ahead of me, but hopefully I can start turning things around. So yeah, that was all the album cards I had to put away for ITZY today. So we will now move on to my non-album binder. I have a couple of cards for this. So the group order I joined for my ITZY cards, for my ITZY album, gave me some free like gifts of jinjiaertrade cards. So I imagine she just had loads and was trying to get rid of them. So I've just reorganized my heyyyy collection to fit these in, basically. So yeah, how exciting. I don't actually plan to get any more cards because I like how it's currently laid out, and it's like loads of full pages, so I'm actually happy not to finish that anymore. And then for their one album, they do units, and I got the Origin and Yuna unit, so I'm going to put it here, and then I'll put the other unit there when I get it, because I do want to get it. So yes, and then I got a bunch of these absolutely stunning cards for Leah. So I'm going to do these 2, which are in the more like these 2 are so cute, and they're just brighter, so I think they fit this page better. And then I have these 2. I don't know, I was probably going to put them all on one page, but I don't really see why I need to do that. So I'm bound to get more cards at some point. So yeah, that was everything that I had to put in here for now. Obviously there will be a Japanese comeback shortly, and I will be collector for Leah, so I'll just start from here. I'm just gonna wait for the album to actually come out and I know all the cards before I like set up, because it's so much easier when you do it that way. But yes, I will definitely be collecting all of Leah's cards for that, no questions. This is probably gonna be the longest part of my video. Actually, I think the Boyz might just beat it, but like barely. This is the stack of cards that I think are purely for this binder. There's more. I have more Subin cards just off camera. Yeah, okay. I don't know why I do this to myself. Anyway, so yes, the earliest card I have is Sanctuary. I have been like gathering a lot of these for a long time, to be fair. So there's Sanctuary. So Sanctuary, right, this card is from Counting Stars, and it is this one, Counting Stars 4. Yes, okay, so yes, and then we have 3 of the remaining cards for Love Language. I'm just missing his Weverse Global. If anyone wants to sell that for not the cost of a down payment on a house, I would love to buy it. I think I'm just gonna have to like bite the bullet and just pay the 30 quid that people are asking, which I really don't want to do because I just don't think that's necessary. But at this point I'm like, what else can I do? Because like literally it's so stupid. Anyway, now we are on to the new Comeback Together. So I set up when I just had pulls, and then I proceeded to buy all the rest of his cards except for like 1. So yeah, so the fillers are kind of stupid, because I don't need any of them, but it's fine. So the Awake versions first. So I have his, I think this is his actual Awake and this is his keyring. Okie dokie. And then we want to do the Afterglow version. So I have his Afterglow, I think this is his keyring, or I might be the wrong way, I might be swapping them around, I don't know. One of these is his regular and one of these is his keyring, and then this is the Weverse pre-order for the Afterglow version, I believe. Okay, and then we're going to do his 2 Starlights. I believe this is the album version and then this one is the keyring. I'm pretty sure the white backs are the keyrings. Yes, so exciting. Okay, brilliant. Then I have his, so this is his Weverse A card, and then this one here is also his A card, and then I have this Weverse pre-order card in the etched outfit. Okay, and then I have his etched keyring. This is that special version that they didn't write the name on the back. I can't remember what it's called. It's cool though, I have it. And then I have his Weverse B, both cards, and then I have his etched. So yeah, these 4 are in the same outfit and then these 4 are just random outfits, so it just made sense to kind of put it like this. But that's exciting. So then I want to do the solo track OT5 set. The slight issue is that nearly all of my albums had Yeonjun in them. So if you want Yeonjun, you have Subin, Bumgyu or Kai, please trade with me. But for now, I guess we'll just put these 2 in. I'll take this filler out. But yeah, okay. So this page is kind of sad at the moment. Yes. And then here is for the rest of my OT5 sets. So these are this version again. Oh my god, I wish I could remember. I'll put it on the screen. And then these 4 are the Weverse pre-order cards. So, or the other way. I think I got the Kai's the wrong way around, but it's fine. Okie dokie. So there's that, and then I also have the Afterglow versions as well as the Weverse Global pre-orders. So I'm missing a couple of cards here. So I have Namjoon, Taehyun, and then I have Kai for both. So I need Bamgyu for this. I believe I have a trade for this, but I can't remember. I think it might be Taehyun. In which case I may have already sold it, so I don't know. I need to get Bamgyu for this, and then I need to just buy the other members with best globals as well. So that's Bamgyu and Taehyun. So yes, but this page will look cute when it's done. And then I have this stack of pre-order cards. This isn't like well organized at the moment. My plan is just to put them in, and then I'm gonna reorganize them by outfit and stuff later because it's just so many cards. So yeah. Like, I have more than I set up for, and I have a couple more cards on the way. I'm actually doing quite well. I think there's only like a handful I haven't secured yet, probably just because like they're being massively overpriced. But yeah, as I said, I'm going to reorganize these by outfit once they're all on hand, rather than like trying to sort it now, especially because they keep releasing more cards. I don't want to like have to keep reorganizing. I'd rather just reorganize once when I'm happy I've got everything I wanted. Okay, and then yeah, and then these are all cards that I didn't even set up for, but I have, because the template I was using hadn't been updated. So I found a more up-to-date template. And there's even more cards than I've set up for or have, but it's fine. This is crazy, right? So, like I said, when I get in the rest of these cards, I will, or at least a good bulk more of these, then I will be able to like actively organize them better and like put them together in outfits and things like that. So yes, anyway, that's everything I have for Suin album card wise. I still have a bunch of like merch and other stuff, so we'll do that now. So I had to buy a new one of these. This is my third one of these now, because just they were overflowing. So I've reorganized a little bit my folders, and on this one has this, I don't know if I really like this. I might take it out, to be honest. But yes, so I reorganized it a little bit. So now I've got a section just for Pulba 2. So yep, and I have another Pulba 2 card from the Finding Moa thing. So how exciting. And then here is all my like concert DVD stuff, which obviously I need to find. I'm missing a handful. And then also the VR concert stuff. So I have the 2 new ones for this to go in here. Exciting stuff. Right, so that's the hyperfocus thing. And then here I have like concert related cards, and then I have a new section here, and that's for like miscellaneous like merch, because they dropped this like summer together thing, and I don't really understand. I only found out about it after, like, because I saw a template for the photo cards. I didn't even realize it was like happening until then. So this just feels like it's like not really concert related, but not really like photo book related either, or whatever. So I'm just giving it its own section, and like going forward, any more of these like random sort of like pop-up merch type things can go in here if they're not like directly associated with an album or anything. So yeah, These cards were like really easy to find as well, so that was fun. Okay, so yeah, there's all of the merch from, so that's all the summer together stuff, and then here I put all the concert trading cards that were like this size, like 9 pocket size rather than the tour size or whatever. I have more of these Act Tomorrow cards. I'm pretty sure I need to get a few more Act Promise ones, but for now I'm just literally going to continue on from here, and I can always like reorganize later. But I got these because I don't think these are trading cards, these like special cards. So yeah, there we go. That's all of his trading cards and special cards and things for Act Tomorrow. Love it. So yes, there we go. This is the new binder. Thankfully I don't need to go into any of the others at the moment, so yeah. But yeah, that was finally absolutely everything I had to put away for Subin today. Okay, this isn't even all of the Boyz stuff. I just can't like hold the rest of it. So yeah, this is everything. Hello. For this binder, these are all album cards. We are completing so many eras. So firstly, I finally have the last Eric DVD card. Oh my god. Yay. And then, so now Christmas in August is complete. And now we're into Watch It, which, again, I have the most exciting card ever. I have the last Youngin DVD card. I managed to find it. I think fate like brought it to me. Like literally I opened Macari and it was like there, just the DVD with this card, and I was like, there's no way that's going to be the card I need, and it literally was, and I could have cried. I never bothered getting the other 2 Erics for this era because it was just that hard. So I'm more than happy to have all of Youngin and Hyunjae's for this. So Watch It is now complete as well. Oh my god, I do have this Eric film on the way, so then Fantasy Part 3 will also be complete. Okay, and then we were on to Trigger, and I actually have this complete. Okay, the Pioneer version, I believe, and then I forgot what all the version names are, so either way, this one's now done. And then I also have this one done. Oh my gosh. And this one. And now onto the platforms. So I have Youngin and Eric's QRs. And I have Hyunjae and Eric's selfies. And same with this one. We are completing it. So I have Hyunjae and Eric's QRs. And Hyunjae and Eric's selfies. Oh my god. And then lastly, I have Eric's QR and selfie for this set. So Trigger is complete, except for this one sticker, but I have this sticker on the way. So I have finished everything. And then lastly, actually not even lastly, because I also have, oh god, right, so. Okay, then unexpected, I'm missing one card, and it is Eric's Kiwi. So I have the last Hyunjae for this version, and the last Eric. And then this version was already complete, and for this version I have the last Hyunjae and Eric. So exciting. And then for the Kiwi version I have Youngoon and Hyunjae. I just need Eric's, and this I'll be complete up to the most current era. Complete up to the current year. So for the Flow version, there's like a pre-order benefit. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to get this because I don't even know if I've joined any group orders. For the Flow version, I have the horrible feeling everything I've joined is for the other two versions, which I've now more or less completed nearly. For Youngoon especially I have. I decided I'm just going to lay it out like this in kind of a spread because of the number of cards, and then I'm just going to put this Flow version here instead. So yeah, I have, I think, all the Vision cards. I could be wrong. Let me see. So this is Eric's Vision. I have his big squishy card, which is so cute. And then Hyunjae's, which also is so cute. And Youngoon's. Okay, so, and then along the top here I have all three of their other versions for the Vision. So, Hyunjae and Eric. Oh my gosh. Okay, and then for the movement version I have this Hyunjae and this Youngoon, and then for this one I have Youngoon. So Youngoon is complete except for the Flow version, so that's just 3 cards that I need for Youngoon. I need 4 cards for Hyunjae, and then I need 5 cards for Eric, but that's not bad going at all, just from lucky draw pulls, so very happy with that. And I currently don't have any spare members, but if I do get, I'm going to try and keep 3 random member cards just to finish this page. But yeah, this is so exciting to finally have everything complete up to effect except for that one Kiwi card. Is really exciting, and obviously I need to kind of just knuckle down and find the last like affect cards because they're obviously trying to have another comeback now. I think they're trying to squeeze in another comeback for the end of the year, which is just a bit, that will be just my luck. Yes, so that's everything for the album card binder, but we still have a bunch of other binders to go. I'm gonna have to get out the Japanese binder for like one card. I just have this one QR card from the like reprints. So we haven't had a Japanese comeback in like 2 years, but I am still ever so slowly getting through these QR cards for Youngoon. So I have the only complete now. So Bloom Bloom is complete. I'm just missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm missing 7 QR cards now, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, we haven't had a Japanese comeback since Gibberish, which I believe was still under IST. So interesting. But yes, it's quite exciting to get to go into this binder because I so rarely do. This is the stack of pre-order cards to go in here. It's honestly such a mess. Yeah, there were too many at this point and I'm just kind of tired. And I'm still missing like so many cards, but I finally finished Trigger, which is crazy. So I have the K-pop merch cards finally. I did reorganize this a little bit because I think this will look better. So yeah, I'm just gonna pop these in. Very cute. There we go. So Trigger finally finished. 60 years later, and then we go in to unexpected because we're still doing unexpected pobs. That is so wonky. What is happening? So yeah, basically if there's a sticker it means I don't have it yet, but I've given up a lot on organizing this, so I'm just putting things in random. Don't ask me where things are for because I don't know. Anyway, goes in there, that goes in there, and then that goes there. And then I think from here out, I'm just kind of winging it a little bit. So I should have a few more cards on the way still, but like this isn't even like scratching the surface of how many unexpected cards they did. And they don't even appear to be stopping with the they don't even appear to be stopping when it comes to the effect cards either, so I don't know, I give up. Yeah, so now we're into the effect pobs that I have. I don't know if I just wanted to start a fresh page. Okay, I'm just going to shove these in this page for now. I have this Eric and I need to get the Youngin equivalent because yes, and then I have those, and then these. I bought these two from Akari and they look low-key fake, but I also just don't know that they are because unfortunately, like, so often the Boyz cards have the quality of a potato, so I just don't even know. Someone who has those, can they tell me if there's a grainy as well or if I've been scammed? Anyway, they weren't very expensive, so it's not really the end of the world. That's all of my pop cards at the moment. I still have stuff on the way to me. There's still a bunch of cards I'm like looking out for. Yeah, whatever. So yeah, that's all the pre-order cards and lucky draws and things like that. So penultimate the Boyz binder. We are so close, you guys. I have a couple of things for this. So I have, let's go to, yeah, here. So I have another one of his like trigger pop-up cards. I think this is for one of the merch items, but yes, there you go. I just found that for like dirt cheap, so I picked it up because like why not. And then if we go forward a lot to here, I have a bunch of the Blaze cards. I have even more on the way. I have his 3 like other like the Korea Day entry cards on the way. I also, this is one of his Japanese entry cards, I believe, and then I've got trading cards and other, I don't even know. There's just so many cards. I'm so confused. So he just really said you're getting close-ups, and that's, I respect that. So this is everything I've got at the moment. I have more cards on the way. There's another Japan like Kobe entrance card. This is another one. I can't remember if this is Kobe or a different place because they don't say. But then I also have his 3 Korea Day entry cards as well on the way from a group order. So like this is gonna have to be 2 pages basically, but that is what I've got so far. So yeah, exciting. That was everything I had for this binder. And so let's move on to the last final binder, but so exciting. I have all of these cards for this binder. So I was watching the lovely Meg and she explained that she had found a bunch of these cards. She found the home kit cards, which I also found on Poker Market for a really good price. And yeah, Poker Market did just save my The Boyz collection a little bit, and I still don't love using them, so I hopefully don't have to use them again now. But yes, I finally got my hands on these last two parfum cards, which I've been looking for ages. And then I also finally finished his dormitory cards after so long. I couldn't believe how cheap they were. Like, people are charging like 80 quid for these cards, and that's like for 2 of them, sometimes just the one. So I can't believe it. And then I'm gonna put these here because they're also like, technically it was like a collab with a clothing brand, I'm pretty sure, like for the pajamas. So I'm gonna pop these here. I did originally have them set up to go in my other binder, but I do think they are a collab really when you think about it. So finally I have these. I can't believe I have these. I can't believe I have, look at them. They're so cute. I never thought I'd get them, and I wasn't going to pay the price people were charging for them. So, oh my god, that is such an exciting way to end this video. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for putting up with background noise and light changing and horrible British weather, and also my horrible croaky little voice. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, feel free to leave a like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more. There should be another video at the end of October if I can get myself organized this time. And yeah, I hope that you're having a lovely day, week, month, year. It's finally spooky season, it's finally autumn. It's my favorite time of year. So yeah, once again, I'm so grateful for you watching, and if you watched the whole video, I love you, and if you skipped around, I love you too. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.